Initiating startup sequence.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Indeed. It is, of course, Sunday afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Welcome. Thank you. Good afternoon to you. It's Talking Ready here, and it's Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. It is today 22 degrees, so it's quite nice. Sunshine, a little bit cloudy, but not too bad. So obviously, yesterday was really rubbish with rain most of the day, but today, sunshine. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, so just to remind you that we are here from 4 p.m. until 6. So it's a 2-hour show. And if you can, please be there for the whole show. Don't just bugger off somewhere and leave me after 10 minutes. Because we're here for 2 hours. We would like to have some interaction for the whole time. So if you can help me out, that would be really good. Of course, we have several people in already, so itsy bitsy.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Who was here is very keen. He was here at 11:30 a.m. this morning. That's a good 5 hours ago. So well done. Obviously wet the bed or something like that. So yeah, thank you coming in early. Hasn't done you any good, but you're here now at 4 p.m. That's good. That's 10 p.m. in Thailand. And then I did it my way. That's Wayne. Hello, I did it my way. And very keen on the line there. We have Mr. Gary.
Good afternoon, Butler.
Mr. Gary Lakey.
How are you, Andy? All right, mate?
I'm going to do Gary Lakey.
Oh, I hate you, Butler. Oh, it's made my day, that is.
Made my day, that is. Yeah. Indeed,
made my day, that is. I managed to speak to Andy 6 yesterday through PlaySake.
Oh, yeah, PlaySake.
He says he hasn't been getting a notification through his thing or something. So I've told him, obviously, the time. So hopefully he'll be on, Andy. I said we missed him.
Well,
he
knows where we
are.
Had a few coming on for a couple of years, hasn't
he? He's had a few issues, health-wise. I sort of, I won't go into detail. Yeah. So, but there you are, mate. How's any news on this subscriber meetup? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know, mate. I've not heard from anybody. Nobody's really contacted me all week, and not had anything from anybody. We mentioned it last week. Can you let us know if you're interested?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did last week. Yeah, but I'll definitely come. You know that anyway. All I need to know is the time and the date.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's
but the problem is, unless people get in contact, you'll be it's running close to Thailand, isn't it?
It is, and of course, variable weather as well. We've got variable weather with like yesterday was not very good, and today's quite good, but obviously can't go today because we got live stream. Yeah,
you're right there, Andy. That's the problem with it. But anyway, there you are, mate. How's your classes, Andy? I'm asking for a while.
Oh, they're okay, tickety-boo, as it were, ticking over. Yeah, they could be better. They could be a lot better. We could be having a load more people taking part on, because we do it on Zoom as well. So it's you don't have to turn up. You can still do it from home. So hoping that people will be able to do that. Yeah.
I think I've heard you mention that about Zoom before. You know, so what was it gonna? Yeah, so the car's all running fine and that, which it would do because it's new, so that's good. And I'll be very upset if it wasn't.
Did you go out? Did you go out in your new car? Did you been anywhere nice?
Not anywhere at the moment. So, like you say, the weather. We went to Newton Abbot in the week.
Okay.
There's what you call Trago Mills. I think you've been there. Yes. You told me you've been there.
Yeah, you've done that one before, haven't you?
Well, it's only 20 minutes away, Andy, isn't it? So
oh right,
from here, then, 25 minutes. Yeah, for us. But I wouldn't go there all the time because it's not cheap anymore. So
no. And of course, you know, you don't really want to be spending money.
Not particularly, no. But there you are. So I had what else have you been up to this week? Not a lot.
Not a lot, mate. No, it's very boring, really. Just trying to keep my head above water and trying to get things going. And I'm just looking at transferring some money over. It's quite a good rate at the moment. We've got 44 baht to a pound, so that's not too bad.
That's good, mate. You'll get through chang for that.
Yeah. Well, get one for a pound at least. 44 baht.
Well, you will, a small bottle. But the only thing I had with the car was I couldn't work the clock out. It was a bit, you've got to go into this menu thing. So I went down and seen the dealer. Yeah. So yesterday I said, there's no issues with the car, John. He said, oh, no problem. I'll come out and do it for you. So he said to me, oh, by the way, he said, thank you very much for your review. Because what happened, I'd rung Mobility about something else because the insurance is changing over, isn't it, on the 1st? Yes, 1st of September. Yeah. I've just received my paperwork this week, actually, because the post down here has been horrific. Right. You know, it's not been regular. So they sent it through, but he said to me, you gave a very favourable review about me and the garage. I said, well, I'm only telling the truth. Yeah. I said, all I can say is compared to other stories that I've heard, yours has been really good. Yeah. You know, the time they kept out, you know, it was a month early, Andy. I mean, you can't ask for more than that, can you? Well, considering it was going to be like a year and it was 6 months and it was a year, so it was quite a good time to get it for a month. That's not too bad. And he kept me in the loop. He was very thorough. They would send me emails saying things are moving along and that, and just kept, you know, they're very good. So, you know, I'm quite happy with the service and that. I said to him, I'm only telling you that. I said, if it was rubbish, I'd have told them that as well. Yeah, but it wasn't. Yeah. So, no, that's right. I got the £750 that payment that they sent through. Oh yeah, that's the old new car bonus. Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, it's a Brucey bonus, isn't it? So Brucey bonus, yeah. You'll get that when you get your new car, Andy, won't you? If you go down that road. Well, you will do because my brother-in-law did. Yes. Brother-in-law swapped mobility cards and they had the 750. Yeah, well, I didn't get it because I kept my old car. But there you go. That's my fault. Oh, you actually bought the car, did you? No, I didn't buy it. I renewed it 2 more years. Oh, you can do that, can you? Yeah, 2 more years. You can keep the same car. Yeah, 2 more years. I didn't know that, Andy. Yeah, I thought you got to have a car first before you can keep it. But yeah, well, I wasn't in that position, you see. No. But you know, it's silly, really, because if you've got a car, you haven't done very many miles in it, and it's quite nice, and it's suitable for your needs. And what's the point of keep on changing cars? Well, I don't believe in that. I'm like you there. Cars are cars. Too bloody old for all that. You know, when you're younger, you think, oh yeah, get a brand new car. Oh, it's fantastic. You know, driving around with the new car, and everybody looking at you, going, "Oh, you've got a new car." And you're thinking, but like you say, ego, but the thing is, the thing is, Andy, you know that car as well. So an extra, you know, it's a good, you know that you're used to driving it, you know. So, but when you think about that, right? 3 years and it's done 80,000 miles. That's it. 80.
Eight.
Blimey, that's unbelievable, Andy.
8,000 in 3 years.
Do you know what do you know how much the mileage is? Because I do. I've looked it up per year. What do you think it is per year?
Well, you get.
Sorry?
No, you get about 16,000. I think, isn't it?
No, it's more than that.
Is it 45? 45 over.
You can do. It's 20,000 a year and 60 over the 3 years.
Okay.
So how you would do that mileage, I don't know, but
well, you can do it. I've done it before in the past.
Yeah,
but many years ago.
And I think they charge you 5 pence per mile over the top or something if you go over the top.
I've never done that. I've never had to pay. Never had to pay extra.
No.
But I have. Where you got where it was 15,000 before, I have done 15,000. But when they average it out over 3 years, it comes out to be below the limit. So it's not too bad.
That's it. Yeah, it's 20 now, mate. So you know, it's even better, isn't it?
Not too bad. So, but I don't know.
And the car I just got rid of. I used to run it around everywhere, non-stop doing things, and I only done 12,000 a year in that one.
Yeah, right,
so,
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just I've just put on screen for some information for I did it my Wayne. Who asked the question there? His friend.
Oh,
has
Wayne.
had a stroke.
Not the mobility dictionary. Is he on?
I've just provided some information for him. His friend has had a stroke and he's looking on for attendance allowance. It does say there that he has to have care or supervision needs for at least 6 months before you can get attendance allowance. But my understanding of attendance allowance was only for people that are retired. Like if you're retirement age, then you apply for this. If you're below retirement age, then you go for PIP, which is care allowance. You can have that instead of attendance allowance, DLA.
Yeah, because it switches over, Andy, doesn't it? When you over to, like you said, I didn't realise there's attendance allowance. I know the PIP stops because PIPs is only designed for people of working age, isn't it?
Yeah, well, sort of. I mean, that's a general thing. Below retirement age. So if you're below retirement age, then you get PIP, and if you don't, then you get attendance allowance. So.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Obviously, it's nice to know because in a few years' time, the wife and I, or the wife it'll apply to, not me.
Yeah.
She'll be over that age. So.
Yeah, I think we've got to get over next year first before they start worrying about that.
What's happening next year, Andy?
Well, they're forcing everybody over to UC. You'll be forced over.
Yes, I heard. Well, my daughter gets that at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
Because obviously she was 20, but that would be people before a certain date you're talking about. My daughter's only been on that since 2020, and of course the lockdown came in and all this nonsense, and they've only just in the last 12 months verified her ID because they said, "Oh, we've caught up now," and I had to believe it. When I spoke to them, I had to take a photograph of my daughter. Now, bearing in mind, my daughter's situation is slightly, she can't speak. Yeah. So I had to get her to hold the passport up, then send it off, then have a photograph of her on her own. So I made sure I took loads of them, sent them off, but it was okay. But you imagine if you lived on your own and you had to do all that.
Indeed,
disabilities,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's quite difficult, isn't it? And then it's just stupid what they want these days. Take the photograph of yourself with the passport and all this to prove who you are. And I mean, if you can't tell who you are,
yeah. Sorry, Auntie. They sent an email through the other day, right? I think it was the 18th. It said it's to do with this. You've got to sign it's sort of a contract, I suppose. It applies to my daughter, saying that basically your situation hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And you've got to confirm it and all this nonsense. Right. So the point is, they know that my daughter's situation isn't going to change.
Yeah.
So
of course,
how
well,
you know, how
it's all
stupid.
deliberate. No, it's all deliberate, isn't it? I mean, let's face it. You know, if they had their way, there wouldn't be any disabled people in the world because they would all be gone. That's what they
Unfortunately, you're probably right.
It doesn't
Very
make
sadly.
you feel doesn't make you feel very nice inside, you know. And you sort of think that there are people out there who want to see you sort of not here anymore, purely because of your disability. That's it, basically, isn't it?
I mean, they know. The thing is, Andy, they know my daughter's never going to work, you know.
No.
I had to send in originally. I had to send in about 8 sick notes from the doctor.
I know, it's stupid, isn't it?
You know, one should have been enough, but I had to go down there several times, and then it was quite a palaver when she originally went on to Universal Credit.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a right palaver.
But that's what they're going to make everybody do next year, 2024. It'll be a forced migration. You know, if you don't do it, you don't get any money. Basically, they'll stop your whatever you're on at the moment and just say, well, if you don't apply for it, then you won't get any money. And that's
no, that's the way it'll go, like you say. This universal credit's a load of nonsense. You're going to manage a month, I think. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily that you have to manage. It's the way that you have to do everything online. I don't like that because you know. No. All right then, Andy. I'll let somebody else have a go. Yeah, we had some phone calls from Lloyd just now, so hopefully Lloyd will phone in again. He's on the chat window at the moment. I can see. Yeah. Okay, mate. Hopefully, keep it ringing and Lemmy. Yeah, Lemmy will be, and Jackeye. I don't know where Jackeye is, but we'll see. Yeah. All right, mate. You take it easy. I'll be back on the chat. Thanks, Andy. Bye, mate. Bye, mate. Bye-bye. Hello to Mr. Alfie Bob. Where are we? It's Lloyd on the phone line. Hello, Lloyd.
Oh no! Is this a Chinese restaurant?
Are you not ordering Chinese food again, are you?
No, I'm ringing from a Chinese restaurant. You ordered chicken chow mein.
No, I thought you did.
Didn't pay your bill.
Oh, shit. Never mind. What do you want? Anyway, do you want some egg fried rice with that, or what?
Yeah, you didn't pay for your egg fried rice. And you didn't pay for your chicken chow mein.
No, I don't want chicken chow mein. I want sheep chow mein. Sheep.
Good morning, Vietnam.
I don't reckon you're going there. I think you're
I am going.
Good morning, Vietnam!
I think you're winding me up.
I'm not winding you up.
I think you are winding me up.
I think I'm not. I'm going to Vietnam.
Well, everybody, I'll give you a warning. Get your holidays in quick because things are going to start changing towards the end of the year. You're probably going to find restrictions, lockdowns, fucking everything going on by the end of the year. So get your holidays in quick because I think next year is going to be difficult. So yeah, get booking. Do it quick.
Do it quick.
Lloyd is not going to Thailand. It's allegedly going to Vietnam. So you got that wrong. Hello to Brian. Brian's here. We got to say hello to Brian. Because the fog and the time is all mine, all mine. And
hello,
Starlight.
Brian.
Hello, Starlight.
Hello,
I did
Brian.
it my way. And Lloyd, of course. Lloyd's here.
Hello.
Hello.
People.
Hello. Go on then.
Hello,
do your impression. Do your Robin Williams impression.
Huh?
Can you do it?
Huh?
Robin Williams.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam!
And I got a little Vietnam friend to help me now. I found it on Instagram.
Why have you not got one?
I got a friend. I got a lady friend
Got
in
a friend, have
Vietnam
you?
now.
Oh, nice. Got a friend.
I have. I found her
Got a
on
friend.
Instagram. She said, contact me when you're out there and any advice, any help you want.
I've been watching a TV program, right? And it's based in the Philippines. And I thought it looked quite nice there. It's island, of course, but yeah, it looked quite nice. I might go Philippines. Have a look.
Anyway, Andy, Andy,
Lord.
I got a little Vietnam, little lady friend.
A lady friend.
In Vietnam, don't tell the Thai girlfriend.
Yeah. So you've got two now. You've got a Thai girlfriend
Huh?
and a Vietnam girlfriend.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Oh, there you are. I was going to take a Thai girlfriend out to Vietnam with me, but then I'm not bothered now.
You're not bothered now? Why is that?
No, because I got I got my little Vietnam lady out there now,
Oh, okay.
So you know, and she speaks the language out there, so you know.
What do you mean the language? What you mean Vietnamese?
Yeah, she's a local girl.
That's
out
quite
there,
handy.
So, you know.
I mean, that's quite handy, though, isn't it? If she lives in Vietnam, that she speaks Vietnamese. But there you go. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, well, it's very useful. Like, why you take the time up there for? Pointless.
Anyway, what's happened to? I thought Big Bert was going. What's happened to him? Big Bert should be going to Vietnam.
No, I told her that she's not going.
Big Bert's not going. Oh.
No,
right.
I told her that.
What about your new?
I got the me Big Bird now.
What about your new girlfriend then from Vietnam?
Well, she lives there.
Yeah, well, that's pretty obvious, really. But what we need to know is she going to let you out of the hotel room?
Well, she hasn't met me yet. When she's meets
oh, yeah,
me,
when she meets you, she'd probably say, bugger off out.
When she meets me, huh?
Yeah, she'll be looking at you going, yeah, you go out, Lord.
When she
go
meets
out.
me, she'll run away. No?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
It'll be like
you're not going to be having
in the jungle wrestling.
Not going to be having any dog burgers. No dog burgers, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, yes, it's looking really good for Vietnam now. I got my little contract out there now, so it's looking good now.
What's your hotel? Have you got a hotel?
Huh?
You got a hotel?
What?
Are you not speaking English now? I'm speaking English, mate. Got me. I'm not speaking Welsh. I said, listen carefully. Have you got a hotel room?
Yes, I have.
See, that was easy, wasn't it?
It was.
Flipping heck, that's decent.
Not difficult to understand English language.
No.
Sorry, I don't know well.
So there you are. I know all sorted. All systems go.
All systems go.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
When is it? Remind me when it is.
December 6th.
Oh yeah, you've got that just in time then, because all this other shit's going to be happening. Going to be happening by December, so you've got your bookings. That's good. At least you'll be going.
Yeah.
Yeah. On about lockdowns
so
and everything else.
Terminal 4, never been there before, so I'll be a bit of an adventure for me.
Yeah.
Terminal 4.
Yeah.
I have to get to the because I'm spending the night in the hotel the night before. So
yeah.
In Heathrow. So
Mr. Ralphie,
adventure again to the hotel.
Mr. Ralphie says, I hope your system is all go. Yes, I agree. I think your system's all go. He's a bit like
Thunderbirds. I got all the wheelchair assistance and everything with Vietnam Airlines. Yeah, I sorted that out.
Vietnam Airlines? I thought you were going to Swiss Air.
Huh?
Swiss Air, I thought you said.
No, I'm going to Vietnam. I'm going to Vietnam Airlines.
Oh.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Right, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dog meat sandwich. Yeah, that'll be good. Get a dog meat sandwich. That'll be your inboard flight meal. A dog meat sandwich.
Nice hot dog.
Yeah.
In a
sandwich.
Hot dog.
That'd be good.
With real dog.
With real dog, yes. That's right. Yeah. And you can have you can either have dog or you can have cat.
So
nice.
I keep on saying I will vlog my little trips, and I never do I really?
No.
Perhaps this time I will. Who knows?
But I think people would find your hotel room quite boring, so it's probably a good idea you didn't do it.
Yeah, and they would find my camera angles all wrong and upside down in the wrong way.
Yeah, well, it would be if you're
they would find my camera not right. Like when I try and take a vlog, it'd be the wrong way around and everything,
Yeah.
Oops, this sucks.
Indeed. Yeah. Let me just say hello to Colonel Ward. Hello, Colonel. Aye, Captain. Colonel Ward. There we go. Hello. Colonel.
Hello,
he actually is a colonel.
Hello, Governor. So, good morning, Vietnam.
You're not doing it very well, are you? Do it properly, like this.
Good morning, Vietnam!
That's better, right?
Good morning, Vietnam.
Okay, we'll give you that one. That was all right. It was okay.
So anyhow, so I'll be flying into Vietnam on my Huey.
On your Huey?
On my Huey, yeah. Play the Valkyries.
Yeah, you got that. Oh my God. You're going to start World War III.
Flipping heck, that's decent.
Oh, don't forget, if you've got a Huey, you need one of these.
Ow!
That's what you need.
Anyhow. So I should be all right with immigration customs now because I got my little Vietnamese lady contact, so she can square things off with the immigration out there. Any problems? So
it
should be all that.
Yeah.
She should be able to sort it out, like.
Indeed. So how is it then? What do? You get a visa, or do they give you a visa when you arrive? How's it work?
How's it work? I don't know. I'm just going to turn up. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Yes, I think. No, I do know. You can can go. You can have 15 days without the
15?
visa. Anything beyond 15, anything beyond 15 days, you've got to have a visa.
Right. So how
You
do
can't
get
go
one?
for 16 days. So 16 days, you've got to have one.
Yeah, but how do you get one? How do you get one?
I'm not going for longer than 15.
Oh, I see. So
just arrive there, huh?
You don't need one.
I don't need one. I
15
did look
days.
into it.
Yeah.
Huh?
15 days.
Yeah. 15 days. Not 16.
No.
Not 17.
No, it's very similar to Thailand, though, isn't it? I mean, Thailand you just get 30 days and that's it. But same thing.
No, it's 15.
Only half.
Beyond that, they put you in the pit with the bamboo spikes. If you if you arrive on the 16th, they shove you in the pit with bamboo spikes and
they call you Rambo. Yeah, I
know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Just got to say hello to Timmy. Timmy Ramjam.
What else? Oh yeah. I'm going out there and I'm going to impress my Vietnamese lady with my dong.
You're going to impress?
Yeah, with my dong. I'll be giving her my dong.
Your dong?
You know.
Oh, you're going to give her some dong, are you? Is that a big ding dong?
No, it's a dong. I'll be giving her my dong.
Yeah, but are you going to give her a big ding dong, or is it just going to be a normal dong?
It's an average dong.
Half-inch dong. That's
Mind you, I'll be going out there, a millionaire.
Yeah, he will be.
It's like
dong.
20. What is it like? I know what it was.
Quite a lot.
£10 or something. It's like $1 million dong or something. You know.
Yeah, it is silly money.
No, like.
Not worth a lot.
Like 5 million dongs. I know.
You'll be rich, mate.
Quid or so, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like £2.50, I think.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get a loaf of bread. $1 million dong for a loaf of bread. Yeah. That's good. Sounds good.
So I'm going on the 6th. I'm flying to Hanoi, going deep up into the heart of the Communist Party capital in Hanoi. Then from Hanoi, I'm getting connecting flight. I don't know why I booked it. I didn't really look. I just booked this, and I thought it was going to Saigon. I don't know. It's going up Hanoi. So I'm going to Hanoi, getting a connecting flight down to Saigon, and then getting another flight to Dilap.
Where are you ending up? Where is it?
But coming back, I'd be flying directly from Saigon to London.
Okay. So not on the
but
way
it's only
out.
Going out there, I have to admit. So, bit of a pain going to Hanoi first and then down to Saigon.
Mr. Alfie says, are you going on your own?
No, I got like a Vietnamese lady waiting for me.
No. Are you going on your own? Not when you get there.
Yes, I'm going on my own.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But if, like you said, they have arranged for a little Thai lady to also come out there too, but I don't know, and I knock that one on the head, like, because I got my Vietnamese lady, so I don't know. Depends.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I don't know. I'll risk it for a biscuit, and later come out there anyway, and I don't know.
I think they can travel from Thailand. I think they can do it. No problem.
No, I think you risk it for a biscuit. No, I mean, if she meets up or wins on, well, she will know him, maybe, I don't know. Or my little Vietnamese woman.
Yeah.
She know, you know, them
Yeah.
two meet up. I don't think she's going to be happy, is she?
No, probably not. No, probably not a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah. So if
you
you
know, tell her like, oh yes, all right, sorry, it's okay. Come out there to Vietnam. I met this wonderful Vietnam lady. She said she'd look after me any problems. I think I would go down well with a Thai woman, wouldn't I?
Probably not going to go down very well, no.
That's what I'm thinking.
Probably not a good idea anyway, put it that way.
No, I don't think it'd be a good idea, will it?
Just make sure you don't end up in China, all right? Because you know, you could end up there.
Why would they end up in China?
Well, you're doing all this stuff, and you're quite close to China. You might not go to Vietnam. You might get taken.
Well, end up on the wrong plane. No,
yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, you don't know.
Get kidnapped to China or something, is it?
Could do. It's possible. Yeah, could be.
No,
so you might be spending your time in
I like
China.
Chinese food, so it won't be that bad. End up in China.
You like
proper
Chinese food?
Huh?
Hello?
Proper Chinese
what you
food.
want? This is a Chinese restaurant. What you want?
Anyway, I bought my little, you know, the Vietnam cap and shirt and my little, with the little red flags on. I bought all that. Like, I love Vietnam and all that.
Oh,
like, you know, the communist fit shirt thing.
Well, you'll
so
be able to get...
I'm all kitted up to go. I'd be looking like a proper, you know,
nutter.
Northern Vietnam
proper nutter, yeah.
supporter. Huh?
Proper nutter, mate.
Yeah, probably about nutter.
But
I'd be with my
you'll be able to get
book
some practice in, though, won't you? Because it's
I'd
communist.
have my little red book.
Yeah.
With my communist party rules.
That's it. So you'll be getting used to it then when we come back here, because we're having communism. So yeah, that'd be good practice.
So it'll be all good. What else? Yeah. I got the hotel. I got the taxi sorted, and
Drakeford. Is he still around?
Yeah, my dad definitely gonna go down or get down to the beach in Vietnam.
Have they got a beach? Is there a beach in Vietnam?
Get down to the beach, I will.
Yeah.
Perhaps my Vietnamese lady can organise a
where does she live? Where does she live?
So she lives in Saigon, but maybe I'll wrangle it and she'll come down and.
Are they allowed to do that? Can they travel down? Different. It's North Korea and South Korea.
No,
North Vietnam and South Vietnam.
She's in South Vietnam.
Yeah, but you're not going there first of all, are you? You're going north.
No, I'm going to South.
But where you landed?
I'm flying to Hanoi. I'm flying to Hanoi first, and then getting a connecting flight.
Yeah, but where's Hanoi?
Hanoi is up the north.
Yeah, so there you go. So
you're
flying into the north, and then you're gonna go down south.
Yeah, I'm going down south. Yeah, it's a connecting flight. That's all it is.
Okay.
Not staying there. I'm just changing planes there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all good.
Have you been to Vietnam?
No. No, I've not been. Not somewhere I would like, really, to be honest. Not really.
Right.
It's too Western. It's too American. It's all American now.
No.
Can't be bothered. Same as Philippines, really. That's all very Western, very American. Any of those countries they've been occupied, they don't really appeal.
Well, on that happy note, they will go now. Put them in the holiday mood.
On that happy note. Well, don't forget.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Good morning, Vietnam. Okay, Mr.
Oh, that was so rude.
Yeah. So you've got your Huey. You've got your Huey Lewis, and your little. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, you'll be all right. Okay, there he is. That's Lloyd on the way out. Of course, you can join me on the chat window if you want, and on Streamyard is available for those people that have access to that, authorized access, that is. Remember, if you're not authorized and you come on, then unfortunately you will be deleted. And that's just the way it is, I'm afraid. We don't let anybody on unless you've been checked out. But there are a number of people that have been checked out, so you're more than welcome to try and join me live. It is, of course, currently now 16:42. And I will remind you that, obviously, if you're here in the first hour, do remind you that we are still here for the second hour. And if you bugger off without saying anything or just whatever, it would be very disappointing. Here we go. We have another caller, and it is Keith. Hello, Keith.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Love it. That's the way to do it.
Bit far in your belly.
Yeah, you've got to say it really like loud, really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How is
Look.
is our lovely Lemmy?
He's outside at the moment.
Outside again, catching mice.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's good. Have you had a good day today, Keith?
Well, quite one. I'm getting a new fridge tomorrow because I said about my fridge.
Yes.
Last time. I've been a week without a bloody fridge.
Oh no.
Got one from Harper & Trust for nothing. It's a bit frustrating. You can't buy any dairy stuff or anything.
No.
Because otherwise it will go off, won't it? But I'm
it's quite difficult.
Some people called the Harper & Trust are coming out to give me a new fridge tomorrow between 10 and 2. And the old fridge I got outside, the council or the private company they're contracted out to, they're going to charge me £17.50 to take the old fridge away.
It's stupid, isn't it? They just
yeah. Well, I phoned the council, but they contracted it out to someone called Veolia. Have you heard of them? It used to be a water company.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so they're charging me £17.50 to take the old fridge away.
That seems like, I don't know whether that's dear or whether that's cheap.
Well, I don't know. I mean, That's it, because otherwise it'll just be left there, you know. Because when the housing association told them about it, they didn't seem too concerned.
Well,
it doesn't get moved. But some people are going to start asking questions. So, what's this old fridge doing out here? You know?
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Trevor, hello, Trevor, on Facebook. Hello, my friend Trevor. Trevor says, it is, what is it? All right. Not morning in Vietnam at the moment. It is 10:43 p.m. in Vietnam, so we can't really say good morning. We can say good evening, Vietnam. That will be quite good. We could do that.
Yeah.
And he also says, what about the scrap man? Would the scrap man take it for free?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got the numbers of any scrap people.
I don't think they will.
So it's too late now. It's already been booked.
Yeah.
It's already been booked in, you know.
I was lucky.
So I wanted
to. I bought a fridge from AO.com. AO.com. And what you can do with them is when you buy a fridge, you can arrange for them to take away your old fridge as well. So that's what I did.
Oh right,
when I got a fridge. But
yeah. Well, I'm not on the internet. Also, like I said, all I've got is YouTube on the Virgin Media TiVo box.
Yeah.
So.
But obviously, that was a new fridge, so you probably can't afford that. But you know, that's AO.com.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, what else I've got to say? You know, was it last week in Albans? A smart car blew up.
Oh yeah, well, that's fun.
Yeah. It was on the front page of this local paper.
Oh great.
Where were we?
That's good news.
The Hearts advertisement. Oh, here it is. Smart car catches fire in city centre.
Huh.
Not so smart, is it?
No, not so smart. And
no.
Yeah, I love that. That's really good news.
Yeah. But where are we? I'm trying to say. Here we are. Smart car catches fire in city centre. Emergency services are called to. Yes, smart car caught fire last Wednesday.
Wow.
Yes, the right wreck. Look at.
Yeah,
we can see there's pictures of flames coming out of it.
When they burn.
Suppose you can go on to if you go onto their website, Hearts Advertiser.
Yeah.
They'll probably show you pictures of it.
Indeed, and of course,
where.
Yeah, they tend to burn really hot though when they catch fire.
Yeah.
What's that?
Not so smart, more dumb. Yeah.
Chinese electric cars. There's lots of those, and it could happen to any car. Yeah, it could.
Chinese
happen to
electric
any car.
cars. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've got the market, haven't they? They've got the emerging market, and they've got all the essential things that they need as well. The various elements of it. They've got that in China, haven't they? Because they've got their own sources of stuff, so they don't have to worry about importing any lithium or anything like that. They've got their own stuff.
Yeah.
Quite good when you're self-sufficient.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, because there's a new type of lithium now. It's allegedly supposed to be safer and better. But I can't remember the name of it, but it's very similar to the old batteries. But obviously, the actual component itself is lighter. I think it's lighter and it's more dense, so it has more charge.
Yeah, I'm just glad I ride a bike.
Yeah,
well, because I don't drive.
No,
easiest way, isn't it? I probably need a new bike. That's a bit of a wreck.
Oh God. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's difficult. But I don't think I would ever have a fully electric car. I think that's a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
trouble is,
well, they're meant to be good for the environment, but
is it really?
They use what's that? They don't use fossil fuel to make them.
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah, fossil fuels.
How
Yeah,
do they make
so they
aluminium, steel, like that? They need.
Yeah.
The actual batteries themselves, they need to obviously do mining. They need to get the natural resources out, all the various components they need. Yeah. So not a good thing. What was that? Is Trevor's looking at a Renault Megane on mobility, but obviously there's no home charger. So if you haven't got a home charger, then you can't charge it up.
That's right. Yeah, but just stick to a normal petrol car.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get rid of them, I don't think. I think it's all hype.
Yeah.
We'll see anyway. We'll see for 2024, because I think that's when all of the shit's going to hit the fan with everything early on. I think and there are lots of things going on, Keith, that are coming online next year.
Well, there's another thing like Good Morning Vietnam just shouts out, isn't it? Piers Corbyn shouts it out.
Yeah.
Resist, defy, do not comply.
Yeah, do not comply. Exactly.
Yeah, don't comply. Yeah, don't comply with anything.
Well, as soon as they've already started it now, they've started pushing it, and what you're going to hear now for the next 3 months is there's a new variant. We have to lock down.
Oh yeah.
Do this, that, and
yeah.
You know,
begins with an E, doesn't it? It's a new variant.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But we have to be extra careful now because YouTube have changed the rules. They've said that the rules now is you cannot talk about any health-related subject. So it's not just COVID, it's everything. You cannot talk about anything to do with health. Things like you would be able to talk about before, you can't talk about it now.
Oh, bloody hell, that's annoying.
Yep, it is annoying, very annoying. A lot of these channels that are doctors, the ones they've got YouTube channels doctors, they won't be able to they won't be able to be around much longer because they'll get deleted.
Well, right. Yeah, there's one called Dr. Sunil Dand. Heard of him?
Yeah. But there are quite a few. And it's not just people talking about, it's all subjects to do with health. You cannot say anything to do with health. I can't talk about, for example, cures for any particular disease. I can't talk about any of it because that is covered by their new guidelines.
Ridiculous, yeah. But
it is.
What makes these guidelines? Did the CEO of YouTube change recently?
I'm not sure.
Is that why they're getting more?
I'm not sure. I thought it was that silly old cow who's still in charge. I'm sure she is. But you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just heard it. I thought I heard it from you or someone else. I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. Because obviously with all of that, it's got nothing to do with whether it's true or not. It's actually, they're just changing the guidelines to fall in with...
they just don't want people talking about health-related issues.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
It is.
You can't go to mainstream media because they're crap.
And as Mr. Alfie said there, that's quite true, Mr. Alfie. So talking about disabilities, is that banned? Because that's health related. So
that's right.
Very good point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's a very good point. Yeah. But I don't know if that contravenes anything to do with any of the the WHO or anything like that, or the UN, EU. Yeah, I'm not sure, but hey, we just have to be very careful what we say. That's all.
Yeah, ridiculous. I don't know. Thank God the papers like the line. They can't, because they're not online. They can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned newspaper. You can say anything you want there.
It's all good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. We'll let someone else have a go.
Yeah, right, no problem.
I don't think I've got anything else more to say. And I'll speak to you next week.
Okay, that's great. Lovely to talk to you again, Keith. Have a good week.
Yeah. See what I make of it. Yeah.
Look after our lovely pussycat.
Take care. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Lemmy will be coming in for his meal.
He'll be coming in for his fish.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And I'll speak to you next week.
Bye, Keith. Take care, mate.
Okay. See ya. Bye then. Bye.
There's our Keith. That's Keith coming out. And as usual, Lemmy. Nice to talk to Keith. So that's interesting news for YouTube. And it's quite funny. I saw that information. Somebody had made a video about it, and they were saying about it's not just, it's everything. And of course, if you want to join me, you can join me on the phone line. You can join me on Streamyard, or you can join me in the chat window. We do have the lovely Mr. Alfie from Egypt coming in there live.
G'day.
Good day, mate.
It was just like the good old days then. Straight through the front door. Didn't have to knock or ring the bell.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, isn't it? A lot easier.
Yeah.
Just got to answer a question on Odyssey. It says, "Hi Andy, you should get a Twitter account." I've got one. That's it. I've got one. Have a look in the description. It's in there under the channels. You can find Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Odyssey, OURTUBE, BITCHUTE, Rumble, and YouTube. So there we go. That's everything. But you do have a good point there, Mr. Alfie, about the health-related. Because we're talking about the C word.
The thing is, if someone comes on the show and says I've got X, Y, or Z wrong with me, what do you think the best medication is, or do you think the cannabis-related ingredients are going to help my pain, etc., etc.? You're breaking the new guidelines, aren't you? If you give an answer,
you are indeed, and of course,
or your personal experience of such a thing.
Yep, that's right. That's quite true.
They've got you always, haven't they? So.
But if they're going to delete you, they're going to delete you anyway. So there's not a lot we can do. And again, last week we got flagged. And to be honest with you, we didn't say anything at all that would have contravened any guideline. And we still got flagged. And it still took 2 days to get it back up.
Yeah.
You put in the appeal and then you wait. And it was 2 days and it was back up. Oh, sorry, we got it wrong.
Yeah. See, you could accept these flags if they told you why you'd been flagged.
Yep. Yep.
That's the annoying part of it. They just don't tell you why. I mean, so even if you get arrested by the police, they tell you why you got arrested. They don't make you guess.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, they don't look back and say, when you were 22, you stole a little sweetie from a sweet shop. You're guilty. Yeah. We're going to put you in prison now for that.
Yeah. YouTube does.
Yeah.
As for your doom and gloom prophecy for next year, I've been watching, I watch it quite regular actually, CNN, because I flip between BBC and Al Jazeera. And this new strain is being tracked through the USA as well as through Europe, but mainly for some reason the UK, according to their news report.
Yeah.
And the question was raised, do you think this new variant will lead to further lockdowns, wearing masks, blah, blah, blah? And the answer at this moment in time was no. The only advice they gave, he said, well, if you are infected with anything of that type, you should stay at home for 5 days. That's the incubation period. And if you do decide to go out, it's better to wear a mask, full stop. But they said, as for lockdowns, that's certainly not being spoken about at the moment, because public opinion, if that happened again, would be just too great to handle the aftermath.
There would be a pushback.
There's millions still not recovering financially from the first lockdowns.
Exactly.
You know, so it would devastate the business sector.
That's right. It would indeed.
I personally don't think it will be as bad as it first was. You know, there may be masks. They're talking about a 4th and 5th booster in America. Our 4th booster here was cancelled.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't get any more inoculations. I thought it was the right thing to do at the time, mainly because it allowed me to travel freely without any hassle. And I certainly wasn't going to pay outlandish amounts of money to stay in a isolation hotel.
No. I know that was 1,500 quid for that.
Yeah. But I have to question, was there any connection with all these abscesses I'm suffering for that don't seem to be curable, only for a couple of months, and then one comes back again?
Well, that's one of the subjects that you can't talk about. So
no.
It's not going to help you much, is it, really? I've got to say hello to Rudy. There's Rudy there. Hello. Can't be
Hi, Rudy.
Shut window for some reason. I don't know. Same problem as Lloyd there with
a message to you, Rudy.
Not being visible. That's annoying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my outlook on life is just take every day as it comes. You know, it always has been. If it goes tits up, it goes tits up. What can you do about it? You know, you
can't do a lot.
You can't change things.
No.
Yeah, I plan to go out again in February. But if I can't, I can't.
Yeah.
You know,
like I say, I don't think from your part of the world, I don't think you'll have a problem with that aspect. But from here, obviously, with the information.
Don't forget, Andy, when everybody else was able to travel, Egypt was still banned from landing in Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, for about 4 months after everybody else could land. All right, they were isolating, but I recollect that European travellers was getting into Thailand with isolation in these hotels 6 months before Egypt or anybody from Egypt was allowed to enter Thailand, including me, even though I had a UK passport.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, you know, we may be restricted again. Who knows?
You're right, yeah. Well, you know, who knows what's going to happen, because, you know, we can't really guess, but it was just the various things are coming out from various sources.
Yeah, but I certainly wouldn't pay to go into an isolation hotel. No way. It's just throwing money away. You know, it'd be a shame if it does happen when things are just sort of getting back to normal. But that's life, isn't it? Oh.
You should put some effort in solving our invisibility problem. There's nothing I can do. I've done everything that I can do, and there's nothing I can do. And even making people a moderator, you can do that on the thing. You can make them a moderator, and you can make them have privileges, such as being able to post and things like that, which you are. But there's no explanation for you not appearing in the chat window list. I don't know why.
I noticed this time when I was chatting, 2 times out of every 4, a red notice came across the screen. This function isn't available for you. But the message came on screen. I've never had that before.
Weird. All right. But it seems like it's Rudy and Lloyd and Timmy on the other channel, not on this channel, because Timmy appeared in the list. But Lloyd and Rudy don't appear on my screen.
Lloyd was on my screen, okay.
Yeah, he was on that screen over there, but he wasn't on the Streamyard screen.
Oh, right.
And I'm not sure whether the comment comes to YouTube first and then goes to Streamyard, in which case it would be a problem with Streamyard not displaying it, or whether it goes to Streamyard first and then gets posted out to YouTube, in which case it's still Streamyard at fault. So I don't know how.
I knew I had something to tell you. I was trolled by one of your trolls the other day. I put what I considered one of my humorous replies to a post on the Pattaya News. It was reporting that a Thai guy had beaten his wife to death with a mortar and pestle. So I just said, well, maybe he misunderstood the friend's advice to put a bit of spice into his life. You know, I mean, say, yeah, death's terrible, like, but, you know, if you've got a bit of humour, like, I just can't help myself. And many other people do it, especially in regards to motorbike crashes, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I was called a disgusting new human being, so I said, well, I try my best, but sometimes it's difficult. And then this guy came on. I can't remember his handle, soy-something. Just said, you want to ask your boyfriend why he got banned from his accessibility hotel. Well, I knew immediately who he was referring to. So I said, well, you'll have to be a bit more specific because I've got several boyfriends in Thailand. So can you give me a bit of a description, then we know who we're talking about? So he came back and said, the shopping trolley guy. So I posted a long, humorous reply to that, and he went quiet. I've not received an answer to that yet.
Shopping trolley guy.
Yeah.
Like that. But
so,
now, hang on, let's just rewind that. What accessible place was I kicked out of?
The only thing I can guess at through memory was when you were refused after the big sneeze into the nature view. They wouldn't let you book in because you didn't have the document. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of.
Could well be, yeah, it could be right. Yeah. Could well be. But that wasn't because of any reason except for not having any paperwork. So that wasn't particularly
I never give direct answers to these people. I make a humorous, completely off tangent reply. hoping that it frustrates them and they bugger off, which maybe this guy has. But it just shows, doesn't it? They're always lurking. Oh, and another guy said, this is the guy with, what's that guy who's in a wheelchair, the scientist, Hawkins, Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah, Stephen
This is the guy, as well as Stephen Hawkins, that was kicked out of Thailand for vlogging kids, I think he said. So I said, well, I've never been a vlogger per se, and the only place I've been kicked out of was a pub when I was 20 for fighting. So they had a little dig at me as well.
They were telling you that you got banned from somewhere, did you? Because
yeah, I got kicked out.
Oh, right.
Alfie Bob was the vlogger with Stephen Hawkins that got kicked out. So I've never heard of this Stephen Hawkins. I didn't think he was on about the guy that was disabled.
Well, he's no longer with us, but yeah, that was the Stephen Hawkins was the very
maybe it was a username. You know, there's hundreds of vloggers in Thailand, isn't there?
These people, they frequent these pages and these groups. They're only there to be nasty to everybody. They don't really give a shit about anybody.
Yeah. Honestly, and it really, really doesn't bother me.
No.
You know, I just treat them with contempt, with a little bit of humour in my replies. Whether I should just ignore them, I don't know. But I can't refuse a challenge, so I feel the need to come back with something.
Well, exactly. They just got nothing better to do with life, have they?
No.
You know, whatever, they can do what they like. But when they comment on my channel, they get both barrels, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I check. First thing I always check is to see when their account was made. It's usually the same day.
Yeah.
So you know it's a troll. So you haven't got to worry about it.
This particular guy, Soy, whatever. I have seen him comment on other news stories, so he's been going for a while, but I never thought to click on his avatar. But that's all it is, an avatar. You know, they
haven't got anything else on there. They're just an avatar with a name.
Yeah, it's just
about. Click on the about button and it'll tell you when they made their account.
Yeah, it's like a Desperate Dan cartoon face he has.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe that's what he does look like. I don't know, but
yeah. No, there's lots of those.
Yeah. And that's what separates the likes of me from them, because, you know, I'm quite happy to show my face.
Well, they like the gaslight, don't they? They like gaslighting people.
Oh,
No, I can do what they like as long as they leave me alone. I don't give a shit what they do.
well, America, shortly they're passing legislation to make it a criminal offence.
And the UK.
Carrying real stiff fines and or jail sentence, depending on the severity of it.
Well, it's good. It's good in one respect, but I can see it.
Yeah, but it's funny that they started talking about this new law when a judge and a senator got gaslighted on social media because they're attached to Trump's up-and-coming cases.
Yeah.
Normal man or woman on the street, you know, they don't give a toss about it, right? But they can't just make the law for judges and senators. They have to do en masse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that's correct. I wouldn't say that they're intimidating. I would say that they're completely brain dead, in need of help.
Yeah. Oh, nothing's intimidating about it. Not for the likes of me, anyway, because everything such as that is like water on a duck's back.
Oh, the problem is, as soon as you read it, you think, well, there's a nutter. You know, you sort of say to yourself, I won't bother answering it, but...
Well, this is it. As soon as I read it, I say to myself, what a knobhead. Okay, I'll reply to it. I like to have a dig to show that it really doesn't bother me. Like, you know, it's one big laugh, all, you know, on a complete circle. And I think that annoys them more than a really profound reply that you've been insulted by this and they're so wrong about you and blah, blah, blah. So if you just take the piss back, I think that has more of an adverse effect on them than showing your outrage.
To be perfectly blunt, they're not going to take any notice of you anyway, even whatever you say. So it's not,
oh no, it doesn't matter. You come back, yeah. As far as they're concerned, they've got a reply out to you, and you know, they give you a prod, and you've responded. That's all they're looking for.
What's wrong with Mr. Alfie's lighting? Apparently, you're flashing.
No, well, if I lowered the camera, I would be flashing. But no, I mean, so the television's on just to illuminate the place because the lights in here are too bright. But just to please the viewing public, I'll put the far light on.
Oh, it's
and turn oh God, I might have known. And turn the television off. So now there should be no flashing lights. Is that better, Rudy? No flashing now.
It looks all right now.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was because you were moving your hand around a bit, and it was.
Yeah.
No, but it looks all right. It looks all right now.
Yeah, well, I have to get up and turn the bleeding light switch on. Oh, I can't bloody reach from over here. Stretch your Armstrong.
Yeah, that's good. So,
yeah.
Looking all right now.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think Reenie's losing it. I think she'll need medical attention.
Why?
Every morning, she's got 7 ducks and 3 chickens. She takes them on a 2-hour walk every morning.
No. Please.
So they can nibble at the duckweed and what have you.
Taking ducks for a walk.
Yeah, take some walkies and then take them back home. Wow.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Don't have bloody grow up quick. When she showed them me like 2 weeks ago, they were only about your big.
Tiny little things.
Now, bloody hell, they're monstrous.
They'll be having
especially the ducks. Yeah, especially the ducks, they've shot up.
I do like a nice bit of duck.
Yeah. Well, she said they're so easy to take care of. She's a little bit later, she'll sex them out and keep the females.
Yeah.
And one of her friends has ordered 2 of them. She wants 2 of the ducks, but that's for eating.
Mm.
And Reenie said she'll eat one as well. I said, well, I mean, say that's your business, but you don't do it when I'm there. I can't. I've not got the stomach to see animals killed. I'm okay going in the supermarket and buying a fresh chicken. That doesn't bother me, or eating it. But to see the actual deed done, which you can see regular here. I mean, so there's a chicken shop on the corner of the street. You choose which chicken you want, and they slit its throat and put it in the mincer that cleans it all the feathers off and what have you. And the stench of death is terrible. I don't like walking past that shop. So
no,
I don't.
Well, a fact of life, isn't it? That if you want to eat meat, then it's got to be.
Oh yeah, no, I've absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. It's just viewing the killing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I just don't have the stomach for it.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm too soft towards all animals. You know, it's something I couldn't do myself.
Yeah.
It's okay, somebody saying, well, if you were starving to death, you'd easily do it. Well, you cross that bridge when you come to it, don't you, in life? But at the moment,
I'm not sure. I don't know if I was pushed to either eat something chicken that I had to kill, or whether I go and find something else to eat, even if I was hungry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you would. Not sure.
The only thing I've no problem with is seeing them preparing live fish for cooking. You know, smack them on the head, gut them. I've no problem with that whatsoever. It's just things with legs.
Yeah.
It's, I find it uncomfortable to watch.
You get that in our local market. They do the fish there, and they whack it around their head, and then chop it over.
Yeah.
Gut it.
Although I don't like seeing the likes of lobsters and other shellfish put into boiling water.
Yeah. Because
there was research done on a documentary I watched many years ago that the pain receptors, especially in a lobster, are very similar to a human being's.
Yeah.
So they say it does feel that pain, be it only for several seconds, because obviously a lobster's covered in hard shell, isn't it? So it'll take a while to get through. So I don't like seeing that, and I wouldn't want to see it. Oh. But I love lobster. I like crab. So, but we can't all be the same, can we?
No. And what's that? Tim, hello, Tim. Down at your sister's Canberra Sands. All right, okay. Hi, Tim. How you doing? That's good.
I think I've been there, Canberra Sands.
Yeah.
Whereabouts is it?
Canberra Sands is near Canberra. Kent.
Fucking Canberra.
Kent.
Kent.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've been there. It sounds familiar.
I think I've been there too, but mind you, Kent is a big county. So we got 21 degrees in my house. It's not very hot.
I looked a couple of hours ago. It was 41. It has cooled down.
Shit.
Since then. Well, I'll be glad to escape this place. It's been absolute purgatory for me the last 10 days. They've been getting the downstairs flat ready for the wedding. God knows how many people and kids have been in there, but they've been working till midnight, 1:30, banging, crashing, and they always scream at each other when they normal speech.
Yeah.
And so I've had very little sleep. One day last week, what day is today? Sunday, it's probably about Tuesday, 24 hours, no sleep. There was that much noise coming up. So I had to open the flat door and shout down the stairwell, for F's sake, will you effing shut up? And it did go quiet for about 10 minutes, and they started again.
Terrible.
But I phoned my friend Khalil up and said, look, you'll have to have a word with your family. I said, I'm getting no sleep. I said, I'm not going to be in a fit state to go on my holidays. This carries on. So she says, well, I can't do anything. I've told them to respect your privacy and quiet time, not make too much noise. But they're Egyptians, they can't help themselves. I said, well, buy me a bleeding gun or something then. You must know somebody that sells one. They're so disrespectful towards other people.
Different cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is a cultural thing, because here they cannot have a normal conversation. You know, it's a volume that's acceptable. They shout at each other. It's like they're on mobile phones with heavy traffic noise. You know, they can't just have a quiet conversation. Everything has to be shouted. Even when you go in a shop and you ask the price of something that they shout the answer to you. And many a time, I said, for fuck's sake, I'm only stood in front of you. I'm not deaf. Because if Khalil's with me, I got to dig in the ribs. You can't say that to him. I said, well, I just have.
And more than likely, they didn't understand it anyway. So that's good.
No, that's why I know I can get away with it. Oh.
Yeah, but isn't that like Thailand though? When they're sat around chatting, I mean, the volume level just goes way up.
Yeah, mainly the women. You know,
yeah, the women.
It's, many a time I'm on chat on Messenger with Rini, and a friend will walk past, and I said, she's only 10 feet away, but she shouts as if she's walking across the mountain range. And if the phone's on full volume, it reverberates around the bloody flat. I said, why do you have to shout so loud? Hello. I said, why can't you talk like a lady? Because I've never been able to abide shouting. You know, people that shouting and what have you, it just goes through me. I don't see any point to it, unless, of course, you're angry. You know, if you go nuclear, you're going to shout a bit. But everyday life, you know, I just prefer quiet interaction with somebody.
Well, so we got her sisters coming round most days, and I said to her the other day, I said, you told me when I was here that they wouldn't come round very often because they live a long way away and it's too difficult. But I said to her the other day, they've been coming round nearly every day. So what was all that about? They said they wouldn't come around because it's too far, but they're here in my house. I mean, my
free meal ticket.
Yeah, free meal ticket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Whatever.
Even I've noticed that from the vlogs, and when you've been at Tad's and the family's there automatically sat on the floor delving into the rice bowl.
Yeah.
You know, and as you say, well, oh God, shouting again. I say to myself, I bet they don't come round when Andy's not there. You know, this.
Unfortunately,
Andy's supplying the food. We'll go.
They categorically said, "Oh, it's too far to go," because where they live is it's quite a long way. But it just annoyed me when they keep on turning up there, and they told her, "Oh no, we're not going to come round because it's too far."
Yeah.
It just annoyed me. That was all.
Yeah, well, it's so blatantly obvious they come round for something.
Yeah.
Whether it's to enjoy the food you've provided, or to take another chair or fucking dining table that you thought you owned.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So, oh well. Because we had to look at
Egyptians are exactly the same. That's why I don't allow them to come into my flat. There's only Khalil allowed to come in. That's how they keep your family away from my flat. You know, the odd occasion over the years when one of her sisters has turned up with the kids.
Yeah.
They've just called in to say hello. Well, I've no problem with that.
Yeah. I know it.
But one of the sisters, as soon as she comes into my flat, she starts opening the cupboard doors and my fucking fridge freezer. And I stand there looking at her. I said, can you not see, Khalil, that it pisses me off? what's she looking in my cupboards and fridge freezer for? Oh, it's what Egyptians do. I said, well, I ain't a knocking Egyptian. I know. That's why she's not welcome. You know, I'd never do that. Go and visit somebody and immediately start opening the cupboards and fridge freezer, see what they've got.
It's a bit of a cheat, though.
It is.
I wouldn't even do that with my sister.
Yeah.
You know, because they go around there. She's got a really kitchen. I like to have a look in, but I would never do it voluntarily. I'd never go there and open all her cupboards up.
Oh, I will tell you now, because it's happened nearly every time I've been to Thailand, that when I come back, I'll open the cupboard and my packets of instant soup, noodles and rice will all be gone. A sister from downstairs will come into the flat and take it.
Yeah.
Because it's no good because you're not here.
Yeah.
And anything I leave in the fridge will go. You know, it's not the cost, it's just the principle of the matter.
It's annoying. I know. Yeah, we have that. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they can justify in their own head that they can go into somebody else's fridge and take something that's in there and not say anything. I mean, it's just like, oh, can I have this? That's all you got to do. Like a yogurt or something.
Well, according to Khalil, it's the Egyptian way because now they consider you to be part of the family. I said, nope, I don't want another family. So tell them to cease and desist. But they won't. I'll come back after this holiday and everything would have gone.
Yeah. A little bit annoying.
It's even worse now because food for them is so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they go hunting and mooching. It's just a thing you've got to put up with.
It's difficult at the moment with the price of everything. It's just Well, one good thing seems to have happened. The price of electric seems to have come down a little bit. It's only 3,700 this month instead of 4,200. So it's gone down by 500. I
don't know how she manages that because Rini says her average monthly electric bill is between $850 and $950 every month.
Yeah.
And at the moment, she's no ACs. It's just lighting, television, internet, and that's about it, to be honest. Or television. That's about it, electric-wise.
Well, I'm going to have to check it when I get there. I'm going to have to do like a cold, what they call a cold start thing, that turn everything off, turn off the wall, go out and check the meter's running. If it's turning, obviously somebody has tapped into it. If it's obviously zero and it's not moving, then it's actually right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, good idea. I'll give that a whirl when I get there.
So
I thought it was a bit
turn off
a bit high.
Yeah, turn off at the what they call it, the consumer board.
Yeah,
turn that off and then go outside and look at the meter. And if it's running, apparently, if it's running, it's still flowing.
Yeah.
Probably somebody's tapped into it.
Yeah, because the only thing they have running for an extended period of time is two stand-up fans. It's still a little bit warm at night. So the kids have got one in their bedroom and Rini one in hers. But they never running during the day. And I can't see a fan taking that much power.
No, they don't.
Not to warrant those high prices.
Heavy.
But yeah, you've got a thing like the water pump. So if they turn the water on, the pump comes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll have a look when I get there.
Well, I'm definitely going to do it because it's gone. I mean, it's like double price, and it's like we can't afford to pay nearly $4,000 every month. That's crazy.
Well, I don't pay for anything as such. I just send her housekeeping every month.
Mm.
And like I give her 16,000 a month, and every month she says it's not enough. I've had tough titties.
I can believe that.
Oh.
But then again, it depends on what she's spending it on, isn't it? I mean, that's the ultimate question.
One thing I can't work out, she says, it's the fuel prices, right? Now, the kids go to school, obviously, 5 days a week. Now, average running time to the school is 15 to 20 minutes, depending on hold-ups at junctions. And then you're on the expressway, so it's straight through.
Yeah.
But getting onto the expressway, it's through country roads with 2 or 3 junctions that can hold you up for a couple of minutes. And then obviously the same amount of time bringing them back. Now she reckons she uses 1,000 bahts of petrol every week, right?
What?
On school runs. She'll go to Macro once a week, or Big C once a week for a big shop. So I said, hang on. I said, that can't be right. I said, when we travel from Buriam to Pattaya, I put 1,000 petrol in, and there's still some in the tank when we get to Pattaya. That's 7 hours constant driving at alternating speeds, and you've got the AC on.
Yeah.
But you don't use 1,000 baht, but you're saying you use 1,000 baht a week.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's 4,000 baht a month on school runs. I said, a load of bollocks. So then I had to explain what a load of bollocks meant. But as I say, I send her that for her housekeeping. How she spends it is entirely up to her.
Yeah.
So,
that is a hell of a lot of money to spend on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She don't get me wrong, she's not asking for more money. She said, don't worry, I'll manage. I said, I'm not worried. Yes, you will manage. Because obviously there's a big saving when the kids aren't at school. Because like one's at college now, stroke university. So the 2 girls get 40 baht each every day for school.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll add up a month. But obviously when they're not at school, there's that saving plus the fuel saving. And you can't help noticing these things. When I am there, we do a hell of a lot of running about. Because usually I'll get in the car when the kids go to school. We go do it all, do home, or do. Then we'll go to the village coffee shop for a chat with the other expats and the wives. Then we'll go home. And I can't remember stopping for fuel, in that week.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to agree with you. I think there's something going on there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, say that they'll all try it on, won't they? To get a few extra pound. But it falls on deaf ears for me.
Yeah. Oh, 44 point something if you want to transfer any money over, because it's gone up 44.
Yeah, I think it was 44.3 yesterday. I can't transfer money from this country anymore because I closed the bank accounts. So I always take it with me and change it when I'm there, and I just have to take the chance what the exchange rate was.
Yeah.
It was
a while.
No, the highest it's been was 45.1 for one day, because I do keep my eye on it, and it comes up on my Facebook anyway. TT exchange every morning. Whereas I just have to take the chance. At the moment, all the rates are good. dollar, euro, and sterling, and I think they'll stay that way for the next 10 days until I get there.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But if they drop, what can you do?
Well, not a lot.
Yeah. See, I can just if they do drop, I can just change the dollars.
Yeah.
And then keep the euro and sterling to one side and see if it goes up over a couple of weeks. So I've got that option. But at least they're not devaluing the pound anymore here. They were going to devalue it again October, November, but they've decided against it. So at least I'll only be paying the exchange rates I'm paying now for foreign currency, which is still exorbitantly too high, costing me a lot of money. But January, I start sending me other pension over. Get the money built up for 18 months. Because I won't need it in this country anymore. So I've got enough cash at hand to live off and travel with and exchange.
Right, yeah. So just transfer it over and keep it there.
Yeah, just let it build up.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, I need to get as much as I can in the account for the visa.
Yeah, 800,000. It's quite a lot of money. Absolutely.
Oh, if I did that, it would take 2 years to get that amount of money in. That's not counting any foreign currency I can bring over from this country. That would be an extra. So it's achievable. So I'm not losing any sleep over it.
It will be what it will be, unfortunately. Yeah.
It's the only problem. You know, you can either make money or lose money with pensions transferred to another country. You know, the exchange rates going up and down.
Not giving you the increases either, as well, which is
say on a normal 4-week payout here, before the exchange rates went crazy, I was getting between 11 and 11,500 every 4 weeks Egyptian money paid into the account from me UK pension. But now I'm getting 21,000 because the exchange rate's so high. So that is offsetting the higher costs I'm having to pay for the exchange.
Yeah.
But it's still a bugbear. I've lost so many thousands of bats up to now. There's nothing I can do about it.
It is wrong. Really no good. Right.
Well, there's only 10 days left.
Yeah.
Hey, Pepper.
10 minutes and that's another week. And I'm pretty certain we got flagged. Get flagged every week.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason behind it, is there?
Well, there isn't, because they've had 7 months of it, 8 months of it to determine that every week I appeal it.
Yeah, but is it the system? Is it the system that's flagging you, or is it a person?
Well, they allege it's their system flags it, but they have a manual review.
Yeah.
My argument.
See, I remember a long time ago, if you were watching a YouTube video, it had a little flag, and you could flag that video, and it gave you a selection of 4 or 5 reasons why you flagged that.
Yeah. That
particular video. I've never looked recently, so I don't know if that is still available.
Yeah.
Well, I presume it's an actual person that's flagging the video.
It's not actually a real person in YouTube doing it, but it's a real person reviewing it when you appeal it.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, once this live stream is finished,
yeah,
then it'll go out as a replay on YouTube, won't it?
Yeah.
And then it will have that function, if it's still there, to flag that video.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if I was watching it, I could flag it.
You could.
The feedback would go to YouTube, and whether they couldn't be asked reviewing why it's been flagged and they just acknowledge it and make it so, I don't know.
Well, what it is, the flagging they do is the bit where they don't put adverts on your video, so you don't get any adverts showing, even though you do, right? They don't give you the money for that, and this is what I've had, because if you look at the number of views it gets, right? It gets probably less than 100 views altogether. Most of those views are within the first day or two, and then it doesn't get more views. You guarantee that the old live streams do not get watched anymore. They don't get rewatched. They're not bringing any money in because nobody's watching them. So if you stop adverts immediately, then you haven't got to pay anybody any money.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be any views.
Well, that vlog I sent you about the Thai driving license, international driving license.
Yeah.
That guy now, over his last few vlogs, if he wants to highlight something, in particular the new product they're selling all across Thailand, he has to say, now I'm stating this for educational purposes only. I understand that, educational purposes only, because I can't tell you what I should be telling you, or I've told you in the past, so this is educational.
Yeah.
And then they say, because the bastards just flagged me or delete the vlog.
Yeah, that's right. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, Rudy. Bye-bye, Rudy.
See you, Rudy. He probably fell asleep.
Yeah. Probably got bored.
It's his head on side table, working up.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, there we go. It's been very good. I've enjoyed this little chat.
Yeah. It's getting near that time now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Oh. I've decided that, is it the 26th that you leave Thailand? October.
25th is when we go into the airport.
Yeah. We were going to travel back to Buriram, but I told her today that we'll extend the holiday and stay in Pattaya for the rest of the stay for me. I think I leave on the 30th. I think it's pointless travelling all that way, lose a day there, and then lose another day travelling all the way back.
Yeah.
So at least she was up for that. And I'll book an extra night for her at the hotel, and she can take me to the airport and drive back to Pattaya, stay the night, and then go home. So it saves paying a taxi.
That's good, yeah.
There's no point losing 2 days, is there? It's stupid.
No, it doesn't make sense. No, you're right.
Because there's not much. There's only a little bit of difference in the cost, because, as I say, it had cost 1,000 petrol going home and 1,000 petrol coming back, which is the 2 nights in the hotel. And then she'll get the deposit, so the 1,000 will pay the petrol for going back to Buriram.
We're looking at having to leave about 3 p.m. I think it is. I know I said it would be 4 or 5 p.m., but actually her flight is earlier than I thought. So we need to be there for her flight, which is 6:40. So we'd have to be there for 4:40-ish, say 5 o'clock. So we're going to have to go about 3, 2 hour and a half, 2 hour drive.
Yeah, my departure's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'll only be leaving Pattaya at 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Get the airport for 10 o'clock.
The thing is, she'll be back home, and I haven't even checked in.
Yeah.
Because I don't check in till 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
She'll be back home by then.
Well, it's similar for me. She'd be back at the hotel, and I doubt very much I'd have checked in by then. 2 hours.
I thought we'd tried that this time rather than going to back to all the way back to home and then having to come out again and aeroplane.
Well, it's a waste of time, isn't it? It's you know, if you hire the car from Bangkok, you can just drive it back, drop it off.
Yeah.
And it's all done and dusted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's only 2 hour drive.
Our usual taxi lady. She normally does a good job. And from the airport down to Pattaya and back. It's quite good.
Also, you won't have the car in Pattaya?
No.
So how are you getting to Pattaya?
On taxi. We're flying
from
down. Yeah, well, we're flying down to Bangkok. So we drop the car at our airport, drop the car off there, get a plane, go down to Bangkok, and our usual taxi lady going from there down to Pattaya.
Yeah.
And I was going back up to the airport as well from there.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't need the car in Pattaya, do you?
No, you don't need it. I mean, what is bulk taxi and things like that is brilliant. I mean, I find it really quite easy to do.
Yeah.
Bulk taxi.
I have no idea how much the average cost is from Pattaya to Bangkok with Bolt.
I wouldn't do Bolt with it. I think that would be. I know people have done it, but I would keep Bolt local. I would do proper, like for a woman, mild taxi.
Yeah, mild taxi. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she offers a good service.
Yeah, 1,200. Can't argue with that.
Yeah. The thing, basically, they're all asking 1,400. You'll see a couple on Soyber Cow advertising 1,200. Well, they're an unknown quantity, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then when you get there, you've got to pay the toll money as well. That's an extra 200.
Yeah.
So her price is all in, including the toll fare.
It is, yeah. It's quite good. I mean, I got to say, I've never had any problem with it.
Which I don't know if they can get a yearly concession pass for those toll gates, because they're using them regular in the taxis. You'd think there would be some sort of incentive, wouldn't you?
I think
although they've not much option, they've got to use it.
Yeah. That e-pass thing, I think they have it.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that on the headers, e-pass only. So they must have some sort of card, mustn't they, that they scan?
It's in the front of the vehicle. I think there's a little device they put in the window or somewhere that the machine knows that you've got a card. It's quite clever.
I was watching an item on BBC News the other day about this, I forget what zones they call them. These are environmentally friendly zones.
Oh, LTNs. Low traffic.
Yeah. And just a general discussion what people thought. It was mainly the delivery drivers that had the biggest gripe, because if their vehicle was slightly older, they had to try and get a newer vehicle to deliver the goods in that area, and then they don't get the £8 a day fine. So I was listening to this, and it was showing maps where, I think it was in Birmingham, where these two zones were. And I said, what the F? I said, what about the zones that are not so-called environmentally friendly? What about all the smog and fumes that blow over from them zones into the clean zones?
Mm.
You know, it's impossible to have a clean zone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even if they restrict all the older vehicles, you're still going to get all the airborne crap blowing into them zones.
Yep.
It's just a money-making scam, isn't it? You know?
Well, it is, and even more stupid than that is that if you've got an older car, that you obviously you can pay the £12.50, and you can still take it in there, which is like, what? Hypocritical.
Yeah.
You know? So it just makes a mockery of it. Everything.
I was watching another documentary as well. It was about Asia, and scientists have been studying fish and frogs, and there are 5 times more microplastics in the fish and frogs now than there was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And obviously they're all getting into the human system.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, sod that, I'm not going to eat any more fish. Not that I eat a lot of fish, but now and again I fancy some.
Yeah, it's shocking, really.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's
shocking.
showing it under the microscope. And they can take these microplastics out by putting the mulched remains of a fish in a centrifuge. And, you know, there was a good dollop of it, all different colours, microscopic particles, yes, but they obviously in your body, you know, in your bloodstream or whatever.
Right.
Especially if you eat a lot of fish like the Thai people do.
Yep.
So
They worry me. They really do worry me, Alfie, because they really eat a lot of raw stuff.
Yeah.
And that is just asking for trouble with your digestive system.
I would never eat sushi. Never.
I could never eat the raw prawns they eat and things like that.
No.
No.
It's not worth taking the chance eating raw fish.
No, you just get ill and die.
I know millions of Japanese do it on a daily basis, and they're not all dropping dead.
Mm.
But they don't consider what they're actually digesting with that sushi.
Exactly.
I don't think it affects the microplastics.
No.
You know, the same proportion is in raw fish as it is with cooked fish. But, it's all around the Asia, the fishing grounds. And funnily enough, it was 8 times higher in a Bangladesh study. But when the news clip showed you the amount of plastic waste on the shoreline, God, there were thousands of tons of it. There was mountains of it all along the rivers, the seashore. No wonder the fish are bloody damped down with it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's not good.
Okay, Andy, it's nearly 8 o'clock on my clock. So I'll say good night for now.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks
again.
Catch you later, mate. Take care.
See you.
All right. There we go. That's Mr. Alfie. Thanks for calling there and chat window people. Thank you for doing that, and also phone calls. So thank you for Gary, Lloyd, and Keith. So thank you for phoning in. We will be here next week we do have a 4 more weeks or so. So if you're going to take part in the show, then we've got about 4 more weeks. And then we'll be away for a little while. But hey, you know me. Plenty of live streams on Andy Wright Travel. That's what we're going to be doing. Live streams on Andy Wright Travel. So here we are.
Goodbye, 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 everybody.
Thanks for the comment there, Tim. Lovely to see you.
And that's my cue to exit.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Indeed, when you gotta go. Is this a happy ending?
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
It is. Thank you, everybody. Well done. That's me done for another week. Have a good week, and I'll catch you next week for more of this. Don't forget, watch the videos, like, share, whatever, and we'll see you next time.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy!